Hey guys, B here, with our next Teen LibCrates talk. It is a sunny day, so I'm having some glare on my glasses. I apologize for that. I could take them off. Meh, I'll keep them on. So hello, welcome to our last talk. That's a little bit better. Our last talk on 4321 by Courtney Stevens. So this is going to be our final wrap-up talk, and just a little warning, there will be some spoilers in this session, talk, episode? I don't know. There's gonna be spoilers. So, if you haven't finished the book, I would suggest you look away if you don't want to be spoiled. So, let's see. At the last stop, we were at the fair to blow off some steam, and we found that Caroline and Chan, they went off to ride a ride, and when they got back, they were acting weird. Something's definitely going on. So after the fair, they stop at a diner to get some food, and Rudy accidentally drinks. Well, yes, he accidentally gets drunk. Womp womp. He jokingly asked for a screwdriver, but hold the vodka. So it would just be orange juice, but the waitress missed that part and was feeding him actual alcoholic drinks. So Rudy becomes quite inebriated and makes a little bit of a fool of himself, um, yelling and things. And so he's going to blow chunks. He's going to toss cookies. And so Go takes him to the bathroom so that he can vomit into the toilet, right? And not in the diner where people are eating. And so while they're there, um, they have a chance to talk a little bit, and Rudy thinks that Caroline might be suicidal, and so Rudy and Go agree to keep an eye on Caroline as they go forward. And then the group arrives in West Virginia at the Grimes' house, the family of Go's parents, where they're going to stay the night. And they end up staying on a boat, a houseboat called Miss Hazard. I kind of liked how it's called Hazard. I felt like that was a callback to Kentucky. Courtney Stevens is from Kentucky, and the book Go is originally from Kentucky. So I think that calling the houseboat Hazard was like a haha little Easter egg for us folks who live in Kentucky reading this book. The thing about the Grimes is that they are very much into preparing for nuclear warfare, or you know, if the world falls apart, they are prepared, right? They're preppers, and so they have a lot of firearms, and there are a lot of firearms on the houseboat. Caroline, in her state of mind, decides to load a gun, and thankfully she doesn't use it. But so Caroline finding this gun and loading it, and maybe thinking about using it, caused the whole group to kind of come together. And so the scene on the houseboat covers a lot of stuff. So first of all, they get the gun away from Caroline, and everything is fine with Caroline in that instance, right? So she they get out of crisis, um, in that um, instance. And we also find out that Go has some repressed memories from the bombing. No one should be surprised about this. It was a pretty traumatic experience. But we find out that Go had actually tried to break up with Chan before they got onto the bus. And so Chan, this whole time since the explosion, has been sitting on this knowledge that Go really wanted to break up with him all along. And since she can't remember that, since she doesn't remember it, that's part of the reason why he's afraid to talk about New York and about what had happened to them, because he didn't want her to remember that she didn't want to be with him. So we also find out that Chan had said to Simon, "Oh, I think your girl is sleeping with this other person," which is one of the things that Simon's like quoted what he said right before the explosion happened, and um, it's a falsehood, right? So Chan feels responsible for the explosion. Um, Becky Becky Cable is a wonderful human, and she has uh, the right idea by saying, "Listen, guys, none of you are responsible for this. None of you decided to bring a bomb onto a bus and explode, you know, cause this explosion. So none of you are responsible for this, and basically let it go." I mean, it's easier said than done, but that was the first step in releasing them from the pressure of this weight of guilt. You know. Sorry, one second. Do 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 do. So everyone kind of forgives everyone else for all of the different things on the houseboat. Then they finish their trip to New York, and they get to the venue for the exhibit, and Chan surprises Go by having her parents get plane tickets and Gran. So her parents and Gran are there for the exhibit, which is really cool. They go and they meet the oh, what's their name? The Westwoods, Simon's parents. They meet Simon's parents, and it's awkward and kind of anticlimactic in a way. But his parents say that they're going to double the college fund. So that is really awesome, because by the end of the story, it amasses almost $140,000. So twice that much, right? And we also find out that Go's camera survived the explosion. Survived it enough so that Carter Stockton could refurbish it, right? And then at the end, uh, they all end up getting on the bus, and it kind of ends after that. So yeah, that's the end. Did you like the book? Let me know if you liked it. I really want to know. I want to know other people's thoughts. So comment on this. Let me know if you liked it. Um, I wanted to let you all know that our next LibCrate, the title is The Field Guide to the North American Teenager by Ben Philippe. And the LibCrates are delayed for the moment. The books haven't come in quite yet, but the rest of the crates are ready. So as soon as the books come in, I'm going to put them all in the crates, and then they will be ready to go. In the meantime, hang tight. I'll let you know when they're ready. And hopefully by next week we will have gotten them out to you and we'll have started the reading the first few chapters. So until then, be kind, take care, wash your hands, and we will see you next week.